far.
Okay, that's the highest amount we have ever had. So that's good. That's wonderful. All right. So here's the thing. The first thing, Lizzie is here. I'm gonna let her to talk a little bit, but Lizzie, just give me a few minutes. I just wanna start a few things. One of them is thank you for your time. I know I'm very excited. I don't know you guys, but whenever I travel, I feel like this is my first travel in my life. Every travel is my first travel, so I get excited. So I'm really excited about it, especially for Panama. Um, it's a wonderful place, wonderful location, and we do have a couple experts. I'm not expert about Panama, but the Cambia is really expert, and also Professor Pons knows a lot about it. So we are really in good hands. So what I do when I travel, the first thing I would like to do, I will ask everybody. I just put my phone number. This is my cell phone number. I will ask everybody to send me your phone number. This is your cell phone number, and I will create a group. I started actually. I put two students' name because I only had two people's phone number. So I start to add the phone number. So we will have an WhatsApp email group. And if you don't have WhatsApp, please download it. It's very helpful. With this WhatsApp, I would like to over communicate with this app. Please feel free to communicate as much as you can. When we travel, like Dr. Pons said, when we start to travel, even starting from Saturday night, I would like to tell everybody, hey, I'm heading to airport. So everybody knows that I'm going to airport. So I would like to hear you guys are heading to airport to be able to understand if anybody is overslept or not. If everybody is heading to airport. Once we arrive, I would like to communicate each other, hey, we are here, let's meet here. Once we meet, we move together. I will not check in until I see every single student are checked in. So please don't be late, because if you're late, I'll be late too. I'll be waiting for you guys. I want to make sure that everybody checks in together. So make sure that everybody has WhatsApp. Everybody is in this group. Everybody communicates together. Um, if she is okay, I'm gonna add Lizzie in that group too. You can you can mute us if you see a lot of
No,
messages.
no worries.
Or you are more than welcome if you want to leave. I'm fine with that too. But I think it's very helpful to have someone. So if anybody needs anything when we travel with this WhatsApp group, um, ask questions, send something interesting you see, you want to share something, any questions. There's no stupid questions. Ask questions, send information, send pictures. I would love to see, like, if you take any pictures, send it, share everybody, because this trip, I want everybody to share as much as you can. We would like to turn this um, very marketing tool. Everybody is using it as a marketing. Please, if you do have social media, you have my social media accounts. It's public. Everybody can see it. Join my social media account. If you post something, tag me. If you can tag everybody in this group, share it with the Cambia. So kind of make sure that we are all communicating. And I have to say that please feel free to over communicate. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So the first thing I want is everybody's phone numbers. Everybody's in the WhatsApp list, and start communicating today. Ask any questions. For example, how is the weather in Panama? What are the dress code? What are we going to bring? Are we going to bring, like, I'm just making it up, the sweets? I don't think we need, but I'm just saying, like, ask any questions when you are packing, like whatever you want to ask, please do it. Ask the questions. And the second thing is, if you have a budget, if you have opportunity, try to get some internet for 1 week from somewhere. I can help you for this. I can help you to find a good internet sources. There is internet in many places, but in case, it's good to have it. It's good to have it. And I will also,
Just a minute. It depends on your provider.
yeah.
If your provider is T-Mobile, you have internet for free in Panama, so you cannot make phone calls, but you can communicate through text message, WhatsApp, and receiving email for free. Is part of your package. And just check with your internet provider. And some internet providers provide for that, or and some of them don't charge you $15, $20. Just check with your internet providers. But T-Mobile is free in Panama.
Right. So
The internet connection. I mean.
So yes, I use T-Mobile, by the way, so I have it. There are many places I use the T-Mobile. Sometimes I buy extra, but I think this will be enough for me for now. So I also would like to use an app to give my location to everybody, so we know where everybody is, right? If you want, the app that I'm using is Life 360. It's a free app. You can use it, you can download it, we can create a group, and once we come back, we can delete it. It's up to you. Or if you have a better idea, if you would like to use any other app, please let me know. This is what I'm using actually for my different trips. I think it's a good app to use it. If you are using it, if we all agree with that, I'm going to send you the links. Another thing is, please feel free to share my phone number, email address, social media address, everything with your families. And just tell your families if they need, they can contact me directly. I'm perfectly fine for that. They can email me, they can call me, they can text me, or they can follow up social media and see where you guys are. That's a wonderful thing. Another thing I was gonna tell, I will need everybody's passport's picture. You can send it to me. If I don't receive it, don't worry, I will take it at the airport. I will take your passport's pictures right at the airport. I want everybody's phone numbers, and I will ask everybody to send me a family members, maybe two family members, family or friends to contact in case. I don't think we'll need that, but I'm just hoping to have it. I'm fine if anybody wants to share my phone number. I want everybody to have Lizzie's phone number, and I want everybody's to have Dr. Pond's phone number just in case. And call him 2 a.m., 3 a.m. just to say hi. And that's what I need immediately. So couple more things that I will tell you. If you are comfortable, you don't have to, but if you are comfortable, I will follow up your social media for this trip. When we come back, I'm fine, you don't have to, and I don't have to. And also, there is one more thing that I will ask you. There is a website created by the government. It's called STEP. I will send you the link here. Go to that website and register that you are traveling. It's a State Department's website, and typically every US citizens, when they travel, they should, it's a good idea, they should register their travel. Then the government tracks you, and if something happens, they can come and find you. I always do it. I recommend you. I couldn't register you because I didn't have your information, but I register myself. So you do register yourself too. Okay. So this is just for startup, and I will let Carlos, if he wants to add anything, then we'll just move it to the Lizzie.
No, nothing. Also remember that as soon as you do the just check in, so you have the opportunity, you will have to also go to the webpage of the Panama government to register in terms of your entrance. They're going to give you a code there in the registration. You can find that as soon as you register, as you do the check-in online. That will be easier for you to enter in Panama with that registration. And also remember to check your reservation, because you have to select your seat, and also to add all your information to your reservation. It's going to be easier for your check-in Sunday, because remember, it's going to be very early in the morning, and if you can check in advance, it will be good for you. For the group that Lizzie created for four of us, for four students, because that was in my group, I use my code with American Airlines, and I was able to assign seats and organize a little bit that part. But there's another group of 4 students that need to do by themselves because I cannot have access to your account. So they do that as soon as you can, so you will have that possibility to have everything in order for the departure. That's it. I'm very excited to travel with you, and we'll be happy to spend all this week with all the activities and all the challenge that's gonna be supporting the community.
Yep.
Awesome. So I think I can move on my side as well. I actually have a presentation. Dr. John, I don't know if you can give me access for the presentation. We're also going to be talking a lot about safety and security, the lodging that you're going to be staying, also the staff members that is going to be with you at all times. And we're going to talk about your clients as well. That is an important part of the program. I'm going to be sharing all of that information, and I want to thank Dr. Carlos and Dr. John for the amazing job that they have done through the whole planning process. And all the details that they were mentioning just now are really important details that we normally also ask as part of Cambia. I was actually planning to create a group. I think I have most of the phone numbers of all of you guys, so I was planning already to create a WhatsApp group with our staff members or coordinators or paramedics that are going to be at all times with you guys. So that's part of that. So I will highly recommend that you download WhatsApp because I'm going to be adding some of you already into that group. And also I'm going to be giving some emergency contacts to all of you guys so you can be in communication directly with me, with your coordinator, with the Panama team members, and also with our international office based in the US. So we're also going to be providing that emergency numbers. So let me take a look if I can share my screen already. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So as you can see, I have a quick presentation for you guys. I don't want to take a whole lot of your time because I know we're still already on the new year and we're already on the holiday season still, but I want to thank everybody for joining this meeting because this is a very important part of the program. So just to give a quick introduction, we're going to be talking in this meeting a little bit about as I was mentioning, your clients, the business program structure, and also the Panama business context that you're going to be seeing through the whole 7 day of the program and all of the logistics regarding meals, safety and security, health, cultural sensitivity, packing information. And at the end of the session, I'm going to be opening the space for you guys to ask me any questions, any concerns that you might have, or anything that I might have not covered in the call. You can ask any questions. You're open to open your mic and let us know any questions that you may have. So let's right dive into the presentation. So as you can see, I have a table of context here. As I was mentioning, we're going to know a little bit more about Panama. We're going to be seeing the itinerary, your clients, and some things about the lodging and all of that that I was mentioning before. So this is a little bit about the things that we're going to be talking now. And so starting a little bit about talking more about Panama, so you guys get a little bit of understanding where Panama is located, the currency, and which is the Panama economic situation currently. So a little bit about Panama. As you can see, Panama population has approximately 4.3 million of people in Panama. And the capital city in this case is Panama City. The official language is Spanish, something that is very important that you're going to be having translators at all times with you guys. So you're not going to be having any issues with the language barrier. In case that you speak any Spanish or you want to practice a little bit of Spanish, you're welcome to do that. But at all times, you're going to be having translators, as I was mentioning. The official currency actually is Balboa, but they're not using anymore this currency. That US dollars is the actual currency that we're using now in Panama. So you're going to be, if you want to do buy some souvenirs or something like that, you are welcome to buy it in US dollars. Um, So a little bit about the populations that live under the poverty line in Panama. And this is why we work in rural communities directly in Panama. So 21.2% of the population in Panama lives below the poverty line. So this is especially in rural and indigenous areas. So as you can see in Panama City, we have the Panama Canal and the Panama Canal is one of the most important thing in Panama for Panama economy. So Panama actually has the fastest growing economies in whole South and Central America. And however, this all of this growth that Panama has is actually mostly based in the capital, as I was mentioning, because of the Panama Canal and all the big companies that come to Panama and actually have their own business in Panama. So this is something that very important, and we are focusing a little bit more in the rural part because the contrast in poverty levels are significantly higher in rural provinces, such as the Dioran region and the Coquille region. That is the actual region that you're going to be working, and also the indigenous community. So mostly of 70% of the population in Panama lives under the poverty line, as I was mentioning. And this is what really frames the work that you will be doing into this program, because you're going to be not only going to be learning about business consulting or tourism or hospitality, but you're also going to be learning a lot about that things that that community suffer, but all times that they're being under the poverty line. And also, you're going to be learning a lot about cultural things that Panama and indigenous community do in Panama. So, as you can see here in my presentation, some key challenges that the communities have in Panama is that many entrepreneurs face challenges related to the limited financial education, including like bookkeeping, inventory management, and marketing strategies. So this is why most of the business that they have do not grow as much as they want it to be. And this is why maybe some business might fail. And this is when you guys and your all of your knowledge come into these clients that you're going to be helping these people to make their business actually grow, making some marketing strategies, making some hospitality strategies, making some tourism strategies that you can help these clients to grow a little bit more with your oil help and your business consulting and your knowledge that you already have. So I'll add into that access into microfinance is very limited in rural areas, meaning that many businesses owners do not have saving accounts or access to bank loans, which is this restrains a lot of the business growth into their businesses. So this is a really important part that you guys know, because maybe a lot of these community members might not have access to a loan. So basically, Cambia and Global Brigades works alongside this community, and we have implement rural banks in each of these communities. So we can help these people grow their own business, and we can provide them loans and access to microfinances so they can make a little bit more, grow their business such more. So that is part of the context and the situation on the economy of Panama that I think is very important that you guys know and understand, because that's something of the heart of the program that you're going to be learning to the whole 7-day program. So a little bit about talking more about your business program components. So that business program is built around three main components. So the first one is going to be the relationship building that you're going to be having with your community members. So in this case, on the first day of the program, you're going to be meeting the community. You're going to be seeing around the community that these people live, the houses that these people live, the clothes that these people wear. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that community, and you're going to be doing a relationship with them so that you can understand their context, but also you can understand their businesses as well. And the other one is that you're going to be supporting these entrepreneurs by your business skills that you already have. So your knowledge, you're going to be giving this knowledge directly to your clients. And the final and third component that you're going to be seeing into the program is a micro entrepreneurs consulting, where you're going to be working directly with local businesses. We have actually two businesses that you're going to be working with: Grupo Artesanal Ambiental del Membrillo. This is in a Spanish name, but it's a group of artisans that lives in the Membrillo community. And then we have Finca La Bendición, which is a farm that wants to grow a little bit more onto the ecotourism. So you're going to be helping these two clients to work alongside with you guys with all of the knowledge that you have. We're going to be seeing a few slices more details about each client. So this is about the business components, and now we're going to be seeing a little bit more about your itinerary. So as you can see, guys, we have an itinerary of 7 days. So normally the first day is going to be arrival day. We're going to be doing introductions with our staff members, but also we're going to be getting introduced to the business program. Then for the second day, as I was mentioning, you guys, that we're going to be visiting the community. You're going to get a little bit of more of the context of where your clients live in the community that you're going to be working alongside. Then we're going to be having lunch on that community, and we're going to be reviewing a lot of Global Brigade's history and our mission and vision as well. We're also going to be doing some simulation activities that you guys are going to be needing to do when you're working alongside with your clients. We're also going to be reviewing a little bit more about the business program that we are actually joining. And then we're going to be reviewing more information about the community banks. As I was mentioning, alongside the communities, Cambia and Global Brigades have opened rural banks that really help all of this community to grow and have an increments into their financial or economic situation. So then we're going to be transferred to the lodging facility. We're going to be in the lodging facility and we're going to be having dinner. And at the end of each night, we're going to be having a reflection night for you guys to talk with our team members and let them know the things that impress you the most, the things that you like the most, the things that you want to talk next day with your clients. So that day is mostly for you guys to talk about the first impressions that you're going to be having. And then we're going to be working on a workshop practice where you guys are going to be distributing charlas of economic situations that I'm going to be sharing all of this information with you guys after this call. So your guys are going to be working on a workshop practice with our staff members as well. And day for day three, we're going to be working now with our charla presentation. We're going to be presenting business skills to our clients. Then after that, we're going to be having lunch and we're going to be having our first consultation with their clients. So it's going to be depending of you guys, which client you think aligns the most with you. So you can divide the group into different groups, and one group of students can work with Finca La Bendición, and the other one students can work with the art and science of Membrillo community. So we can divide the group into two. So one can work with this, and the other one can work with the other client. So after that day, we're going to be transferred again to the lodging facility. We're going to be having dinner, and again, we're going to be having a reflection night. And at the end of that day, we're going to be start analyzing your client businesses, the things that you see that they need to improve a little bit more, the things that you see that they might have not yet got to that point that they want to reach. So that's part of that of you guys also analyzing the business program or the business of the client's businesses. So on day 4, normally is again doing a little bit about share presentation, doing the client consultation. On that day, we're going to be possibly we're going to be having a cultural immersion inside of that community. So we might see our artisans in that community, Membrillo community, sorry, creating soapstone structures. Like they do a really nice artisan part. I actually went to Panama a couple of last year actually, and I take a souvenir with me of the Membrillo community that makes a lot of soapstone craft. So they create really nice figures with that. So you guys can learn how these community members and artisans actually work with this. Then after that, we're going to be transferred to a lodging facility. We're going to be having dinner as well, and we'll start to analyze again our businesses, our clients' businesses, and we're going to start working on deliverables because, as you know, we're going to be doing client consultation, but then we're going to be needing to that you guys create some deliverables, some things that you think that this client need to improve. Like we are going to be creating poster boards to present to our clients the best deliverables that we think that this client need. Like for example, if we think that this client need to have a better marketing strategies, we can create a whole marketing post board that we can present like, hey, you need to post a little more on this social media, or for example, you need to talk with this organization so you can create more touristic your businesses. So it's going to be depending on your creativity your business skills as well, you guys, for you to share with our clients. Then for day 5, we're going to be having the final presentation for one of our clients. That day, one of the groups will need to be ready for sharing the final deliverables to our client. Then we're going to be transferred to the lodging facility, and we're also again going to be refining the deliverables that we already have. And at the end of the day, we're also going to be doing a reflection. And by day 5, we should be completing the final deliverable. So on that day, you guys, both of you will have to already have the final deliverables already refined and complete in order for you guys to share with the clients. So on day 6, we're going to be having the final presentation to our clients. And we're also going to be doing a cultural exchange on that time. So this is part of the cultural activities. And then we're going to be having a final reflection of the whole program. And we're going to be doing like final submission presentation directly to our Cambia staff members about the deliverables that you guys did to the program. And then we're going to be having a final celebration. We're going to be having a karaoke night on that. And that's the end of the whole program. For day 7, we're going to Casco Antiguo. We're going to be doing a guided Old Town tour on that day. And we're also going to have the opportunity to visit the Panama Canal in the Miraflores Locks Museum. And you're going to have the opportunity also to see a movie of what is the importance of the Panama Canal and why the Panama Canal and the Panama Canal history, sorry. So that is part of the cultural activities that we're going to be doing into Panama City. But during the program, we might be doing some other activities into the lodging, like mala painting. Like you're going to be introducing a lot of indigenous activities that they normally do. So that's part of the cultural side of Panama. So I want to stop there and ask, do we have any questions about the itinerary? You can feel free to open your mic and ask me any questions. Okay, awesome. So if we don't have any questions, now I'm going to be moving on um to the part of the program also, the clients that is more of the important things that we're going to be seeing. I don't know what this is from. Sorry about the presentation, but actually, as I was mentioning, you're going to be working in Membrillo community in Cocle, and you're going to be working with Demetrio Martinez. He's the owner of Finca La Bendición. And the business idea is emerging agritourism into the farm. So one of this owner goals is like he aims to transition the farm into a full agrotourism farm and educational model also to show the people how to do agriculturism. He have an idea of possibly doing like a small lodging facility into that finca that he has. So he wants to do a lot of improving visitor experience. He wants to position the farm as a hub for sustainable agriculture as well. So your consultation will be more focused on organizing visitors, developing safety and protocols, designing how he can do tours into that farm that he has established a sustainable competitive model business. And also we have possible areas of consultation that you guys are going to be having the opportunity to support the organization of visitor space, as I was mentioning, propose who can visit the farm as well, develop health, safety, and emergency protocols for with the Ministry of Health. So he can present this to the Ministry of Health regulations, and he can actually create his business into a formalized agritourism farm. And then we are possibly going to have also the possible area of consultations, formalized environment conservation practices, and visitor environmental education. So as you can see, this actually client is willing to create the farm into a so much more level because he's currently a farm, but he wants to create into a small lodging, as I was mentioning, for people to visit, but also people that are a little bit more into the agriculture part to also learn how to implement farm and conservative things into their own farms if they want. So that's part of that. Client, then we have our second client, which also based in the Membrillo community. So this group is Grupo Artesanal Ambiental de Membrillo. This is the artisans group that I was mentioning. It's also based in the Membrillo Cocle community. So their business idea is to create a geological site managed by a local organization of artisans with the commitment to preserve, maintain, and educate the regions of soapstone. That is a very important part of their community and the cultural significance of their community tradition as well. So the clients manage a geological site and they want to preserve the soap traditions. So actually, what they want to do is like to bring a little bit more international visibility. The groups of Hillside want to um, that Rembrandt community to be recognized abroad and also more in Panama City. So a lot of people and tourism come to that community and basically the importance of the soapstone into them. So they also want to strengthen the professionalism in tours. So they actually want to offer tours for people who can come from different countries and visit this soapstone community. Um, and also the possible area of consultation is to support the organization, propose visitor activities like maybe not only going to the soapstone, but also doing some other activities during the tours. Also, we have the opportunity to develop and to also create health, safety, and emergency protocols in order for them to really establish that touristic part of the soapstone and also formalize the environmental conservation practices as well. So this is part of this group, this client. So I don't know. I want to stop again there and ask if do we have any questions about the client. I also going to be sending some more in-depth profile of both of these clients. After this call, I'm going to be sending an email with an arrival packet with all of the details of each of your clients. So we don't have any questions. Okay, so now let's transition a little bit more onto the general information. I'm almost coming to the end, guys. As you can see, Willow Brigades in Cambia works in different locations in Panama, and you will be assigned to the compounds nearest to your Cambia community. So in this case, you're going to be staying at Iguana Eco Resort, which is the one closer to Membrillo community, and you guys should expect dorm room style rooms. You're going to be having private bathrooms as well, and rooms are going to be separated by gender. So you're might going to be sharing a room with some of your peers. So it's going to be dependent on how much students we have. Something that is very important about lodging that you're going to be having purified water dispensers around the compound. We also have 24/7 security in that lodging. And something that's very important that I want to mention, you guys, that please bring all the necessary clothes that you're going to be needing because in this lodging, we do not have access to laundry services. So I recommend that you bring the clothes that are necessary for the day. And one last thing that, as Professor John and Carlos was mentioning, we might have limited access to phone services. So please take a look at your own phone carrier to see if you have roaming international access or and in the login facility we're actually going to be having wi-fi around the login facility. So when we're traveling to that community we might not have wi-fi, but when we are in the login you are going to be for sure having wi-fi. So that's about the login, and I also going to be sending the rebel packet as I was mentioning with more pictures of the login, more information of the logins and all of that. I actually have some pictures over here that I could share you guys. Give me 1 second and share over here. I don't know if you can see my screen with the pictures I have.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome. So as you can see, this is the login. So we have some other pictures and other videos in the arrival packet that I want to share with you guys. We have amenities like pools. We have places that you guys could play football as well in that. So actually, the Iguana Resort is really big resort. So you're going to have the opportunity also to spend time, free time into the lodging as well. So these are some pictures that we have of the lodging and some of the amenities that you're going to be using, guys, onto the program. So, talking still about things in Panama, it's very important that you guys know that when we are traveling to a different country, we might try some different styles of food. So you got our guys are going to be trying some traditional Panamanian cuisine, like a typical breakfast. In Panama, they eat a lot of plantains, but they also eat a lot of tortillas and all of that. So you are going to have the opportunity to try that. But it's very important to let you guys know that we are also going to be having different types of food. We're going to be having American style food as well, and some Panamanian cuisine. So you're not always going to be eating Panamanian food. You're also going to be trying American style food as well. And also coffee, water, peanut butter, and jelly sandwiches are all going to be available at all time, 24/7. And something that is very important that you guys that you let me know. I think we already have the roster that you guys fill out when you enroll into the program. Is that if you're a vegetarian, you're a vegan, you will have a special dietary restrictions. It's very important that you guys let me know so I can let our staff members know so we can arrange the food for you guys if you're a vegan, if you're a vegetarian. So if you do not eat any pork or something like that, you're a celiac diet, you let me know over email, over WhatsApp, so we can accommodate that meals to all of you guys. Um, so that's about that. And a little bit more about lunches will be provided on the brigade side. Doesn't mean that we're going to be having lunch when we are in the communities working with our clients, but the dinner and the breakfast are going to be provided into the lodging. And we always recommend that you guys bring snacks from home if you want. And we're also going to be having the opportunity to stop at the local store for extra snacks if you want to buy some water, if you want to try some snacks from Panama, you're also going to have the opportunity to buy them when we are traveling from the community to the lodging. So you're also going to have the opportunity to check our local stores as well. And talking a little bit more about some policies that we have, you guys. So we have a zero alcohol policy. So this means that during the whole 7 day of the program, we're not going to have the opportunity to be drinking alcohol. Our staff members is all going to be monitoring this at all times. So that is that. When you enroll into the program, you sign a code of ethics that is already applying to the zero alcohol policy. So I just want to share this to let you guys know about this. That is an important part of the program as well. And then talking more a little bit about safety and security, guys. So safety and security is our number one concern for Gold Brigades in Colombia. So when we are visiting our community, actually 6 months before you actually travel in country, or in country staff is making regular risk assessment to every one of these communities. So actually, our team already take a look into the Membrillo community to make sure, guys, that it's safe that you go to this community and work with other clients. And also something important that you're also going to be accompanied by the trained staff members at all times. We're going to be having a paramedic at all times with you guys. We're going to be having a driver at all times with you guys. So that is also a part of a program in case that of an emergency during the program, you guys are secured by our travel insurance as well. So you're going to be covered on that side. Finger crossed that nothing wrong happened. But just letting you guys that you're going to be covered by our insurance. And we always recommend that each participant must follow the rules of our coordinator and our staff members as well. So that's a part of safety and security. Then talking a little bit more about cultural sensitivity. And we actually have a dress code, but this is only when we are working into the communities. So when we are working with our clients, when we are in the Membrillo community, we need that you guys wear more conservative clothes, like buttons that goes all the way down to your feet, shoes that are closed shoes, and also top that covers your shoulder. But this is only going to be when we are in community, when we are in the lodging facility, guys, when we are visiting the Casco Antiguo, when we're visiting the Panama Canal, you're open to wear whatever you feel comfortable with. So with that, it's not going to be an issue. When you want to go to the pool in the lodging facility, you're also going to have the opportunity to wear whatever you feel comfortable with. So that's only when we're working in the communities. And a little bit more about cultural sensitivity, talking about interacting with clients. We always recommend that you guys communicate the best you can. Smile and chat around our community members makes them feel comfortable. Also have a little bit of patience and flexibility in case that we have unexpected delays or changes. Like, for example, we might have experienced a little bit of traffic when traveling to a community to login. So that's why we always ask for patience or flexibility. And then for picture taking, we always have the recommendation of you guys to ask before taking any pictures to the community members, to the kids that you want to take pictures. But this is only directly with our community members. When you are taking your pictures of the compound and all of that, you're totally welcome to do so. So that is about that. And talking about travel information, as you know, you need a valid password to travel Panama, and always recommend double check if you are not directly from the US and you have a visa. We always recommend that you bring the visa with you so you don't have any issues into the customs when traveling. We always recommend that 2 days before travel, you check your airline's website to the much updated baggage information. If you're drinking any medications, please bring whole prescribed medication for the whole length of the program. That's important because we might have not found the medication that you're taking in Panama. So that's very important that you bring that with you guys. And also use the pre-departure and custom form address that I'm going to be giving into the arrival packet that I'm going to be sending after this meeting. And for any last minute travel changes or emergencies, contact at Global Brigades and or my email account as well. Like for example, if your I don't know if your plane got delayed 2 hours or something, or if your plane got canceled. Hopefully that's not the case, but you let us know immediately to this emergency contacts as well. I'm going to be providing also our phone numbers onto the arrival packet I'm going to be sending. And I highly recommend that you guys download that arrival packet into your phones as well, because that's bring a lot of important information that you might need when traveling as well. So last time about talking about vaccination requirements. In this case, since you're traveling directly from the US, you're not going to be needing to have any vaccination requirements. So the only thing that we recommend is that you visit this website regarding the most updated medication or vaccination requirements. Or if you want, you can talk with your local medical doctor over the phone and ask if you might need something before traveling. But as far as we know, for customs and entering Panama, you're not going to be needing any of these requirements as well. And mostly at the end, we're going to be sharing like a packing list that we recommend you guys. If something of this list is not into here and you want to bring something else, that's totally okay. This is just like a sample packing list for you guys to see what details you want to pack. So we always recommend that you bring closed shoes, as I was mentioning, pants, appropriate shoes, and wear warm wearing clothing when we are in the lodging, like shirts, tank tops, and all of that, because we might have a lot of sunny on that. And we always recommend bringing a rain jacket, even though I just say that we're going to be needing warm weather clothes. Normally, Panama in Central America is kind of crazy, and we can have rain any time of the year. So we recommend that you bring a rain jacket, a hat, sunglasses as well, flip-flops, earplugs if you need them. Bring a small backpack with you, they guys, for working with your clients. So you might need to take some water, you might need to take your phone or your important documents with you. So we recommend that you bring those with you guys. Regarding passport, please remember to bring your passport, your visa, or green cards in case you have them. And we always recommend, in case of missing your password, that you bring a photocopy of your password. This is very important that you can bring, because in case of losing a password, hopefully that's not the case, with a photocopy, we can make something in the customs for help you guys get out of Panama. And then we recommend that you bring the flight information into your phone. And regarding spending money, if you want to bring something, or if you want to buy souvenirs, because this is the only saying that you might need to spend money out of your pocket. For souvenirs, we always recommend that you bring small bills that are not that huge money, so you don't have any problems when going to the customs. Sorry for the background noise. And then for personal items, please everybody bring your water bottle with you. Bring some bug spray and sunscreen as well. We highly recommend that you bring your personal toiletries. And when working for the clients at deliverables, we recommend that you bring laptops. If the group can bring 3 to 5 laptops, that's okay, or two, that's totally okay. But just make sure that we can bring laptops so you guys can work onto the deliverables of the clients. If you want to bring camera, notebooks, Kindles, all of that, you're welcome to bring them. And we highly recommend that you bring a flashlight with you guys in case that we have a power outage. And you can bring any board game, soccer balls, all of the things that you want to bring, guys, so you can spend time into the lodging. That's also welcome that you guys bring, and your favorite snacks. That's something that we recommend if you want as well. So that's part of that. I want to stop there and ask, do we have any questions, anything that you think I might have not covered? No? Awesome. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some frequently asked questions that we normally get. So we normally get a lot of questions like, do we have Wi-Fi at the compound? As I was mentioning, yes, in the Iguana Eco Resort, we do have Wi-Fi. Normally, another people ask us how far away are the communities from the lodging. So it depends. Since you're going to be staying in the Iguana Eco Resort, the lodging facility is like 10 minutes away from the compound, or sometimes it can be 20 minutes. So it's going to be on depending of if we have traffic and all of that. Then can I wear leggings or shorts? That's something a highly request question that we always get. And as I was mentioning, you can definitely wear this clothes when we are in the lodging. When we are working with our clients, we cannot wear this clothes. Um, or normally we get asked a lot about vaccinations. So as I was mentioning, you would not be needing vaccination as well. Yeah, Stephanie, I think you have a question. Oh, okay.
I
So
do.
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I can let you can finish.
No, it's okay. Ask your question.
Okay, because I missed the other half of the meeting, but did you like talk about the kind of like rundown of each day, like when we kind of like start leaving the lodging to like when the night, like the time frame that discussed?
I think I can barely hear you, so I didn't get your question. So maybe if you can repeat a little bit louder, that will be great.
Okay, I said since I missed like the other half of the meeting,
Yeah.
did you discuss like kind of like the time frame of each day, like from like when we leave
Yeah.
the lodging to like when we go back? Did you just did you discuss that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I shared the itinerary that we're going to be
Wait,
having,
hold
and
on, I can't hear you. Um,
you hear me now? Hi, you hear me? Can everyone else hear me? Okay. Yeah, maybe it's her audio. But as to answer Stephanie's question, yes, as you can see, guys, I shared the itinerary, and I also going to be sharing the arrival packet, also the itinerary as well.
Lizzie, Stephanie is back. If you want to repeat, or I can just repeat for the Stephanie. Stephanie, the day by day itinerary was at the beginning of the recordings. So we have the recordings. I don't know if Lizzie wants to show it very quick now, but we also have the recordings if you want to watch it from the beginning. I will upload everything right after the meeting to the YouTube so you can go and watch it. But if you want, Lizzie, just very quick, if you can just show it at least, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second. So we have our itinerary here, Stephanie. As you can see, we're going to be transferred on the first day is mostly going to be arrival and meeting our staff members. Then we're going to be getting to know the community, getting a little bit more context of the business program. And from day 3 to day 6, we're going to be working alongside with our clients. We might have some cultural immersion activities during that day in the lodging as well. So as you can see, we have times of what activity we're going to be doing each time. And also on day 7, we're going to be having some cultural activities in Panama City. We're going to be visiting the Casco Antiguo with a guided old town tour. And also we're going to be visiting the Panama Canal in the Miraflores Locks Museum as well. So yeah, this is the itinerary for all of the 7-day program. Great. So I don't know if we have any other question, guys.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we gonna get a chance if we want to explore any place by ourselves?
That's a really good question. As you can see, your airport time is around 5 p.m. So we can add a free time if you want, guys, but this is going to be depending on you. As you can see, we have 2 cultural activities. So I don't want to take any of your activities, so it's going to be depending on you guys if you want to join that activity, that you can have some free time as well. So that's going to be depending on you guys as well.
So can you share that add-ons PDF that you showed before, like in previous presentations? If we want to add anything, any activity, or I don't know if time passed by, or
Yeah,
we can still add.
as you can see, guys, since we're traveling on Sunday, it might be difficult to add an extra time because we need to be at the airport 2 hours before your flight is departing. So because of that, I will not recommend adding an extra free time. And as you can see from day 1 to day 6, we're going to be in a rural community. So we're not going to be having the opportunity to go to doing some free stuff like visiting the mall or something like that, just because we're going to be in a rural community. But on day 7, we're going to be in Panama City, so that's why we add this to cultural activities. But when we're visiting the old town, you're also going to have time to explore over there. They sell souvenirs over there. They have a lot of stores over there. So you're also going to have the opportunity to explore that part of Panama. So I don't know if that answered your question, or maybe we can explore adding a free time and taking one of the activities. It's up to both the professors or the students.
Okay.
So you let me know over email if you want to add a free time. We can maybe cut a little bit of the activities, maybe the Panama Canal. We can make it a little bit more shorter for you guys to have some free time if you want. So it's going to depend on you guys.
We can talk as a team because what I see, I know also that that area is very nice for
Yeah.
walking and in see size. Well, not sightseeing, but looking the all the nature around the compound also in that area. Maybe in one moment, maybe we can have some opportunities for walking around. We can talk about that because that's a very nice area.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the Casco Antiguo is a really nice area as well for you guys to explore, go to stores if that's something that you want to do, buy extra stuff that you want to go over there. And so you're definitely going to have time to explore Panama. So do we have any other question, guys? I do have some frequently asked questions that I want to share just so I can cover everything. So one frequently asked question that we always get is, do we need a plug converter adapter? No, in Panama it's the same one that we use in the US. We also have a question. Well, sometimes we get asked a lot, can I commit to a prayer? Yes, you guys can let me know if you are from certain religion that you need to do your religious obligations. Totally, you can let me know and I can let our staff members know that you're going to be taking time for your religious obligations. Regarding will I be able to call home? Yes. You're also going to be able to call home. As I was mentioning in the lodging, we're going to be having Wi-Fi. But we always recommend that you check with your phone carrier if you have international roaming access. And we highly recommend, as Professor John was mentioning, WhatsApp for you to communicate directly with your family members using Facebook Messenger, using a text message as well, or FaceTime. That's something that also works with Wi-Fi. And the last question that we frequently get asked the most is, can I drink alcohol on the program? As I was mentioning, we have a zero alcohol tolerance policy, so this would not be possible to the whole 7A of the program. So that's the most frequently asked question. I'm open a space for you guys to ask me any other questions that we can have. If we don't have any questions, I'm going to be sharing all the details over email as well with all of you guys.
Lizzie, are you gonna share this presentation too? Maybe the students will interested in to go through. So maybe it's not a bad idea to share it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be sharing an email with the arrival packet, with this presentation, with that recording, and with the step registration also that the students need to do before traveling from the US Embassy. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing that too.
Lizzie, before you share, I'm gonna send, after this meeting, I'm gonna send you the link for this meeting recordings. So
Okay.
if you can wait for that, you can actually include that recording too, if just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. That's okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. So if we don't have any question, I don't know, Dr. John, Dr. Carlos, if you want to add something else or the students want to ask any last question.
Well, I will remind a couple things. One of them is the WhatsApp. I have only 3 students in this group right now. We have a WhatsApp group. I actually just emailed everybody, so you guys should not email, but I just send it with that group. I want everybody to register that group. Let me see if I can add. Let me see if I can add the. Before we leave, I will try to add the Panama team WhatsApp group QR code that everybody can share it, and you can start to join that group. And also, like I said, I'm going to write down here, Live 360 is an app that I would like to use to see where everybody is. And next thing for the travel day, the flight is 5 o'clock. So definitely you should be at the airport before 3 o'clock. So at least we need at least 2 hours before. So please make sure that you are arriving early. I highly recommend to be part of this WhatsApp group. Then we can send each other to update our status. I just want to make sure that nobody is oversleeping and missing the flight. So just to make sure that we are communicating, like if you are part of the WhatsApp group, as soon as you are leaving from the home, send us a text saying that you are on the way. Then we don't have to disturb you. We don't really call you. Then we know that you are coming. We have like you mentioned, but I just want to repeat a couple more times. Make sure that you are not overpacking. We don't have too much clothes, but also bring what you need. And I know it's a different weather over there, so make sure that you have sunscreen for that, and you also have bug repelling is I think those two are very important. Anything else that you need, you know better than I do, so make sure that you pack them, but don't bring too many stuff. We don't want to carry too many stuff around. Carlos, do you have anything to add? If not,
And dot.
yes, sure. No.
So sorry if I miss. At what time we are meeting at the airport?
The airport flight is 5 o'clock. So you have to be there definitely before 3 o'clock. And I will be there definitely before 3 o'clock. I'm leaving from Birmingham. I will use the Logan Express. I plan to get on the bus 2 o'clock. And if I take the bus 2 o'clock from Framingham, probably I'll be there like 2:45 a.m.
The first bus
Okay.
is 2:30. 2:30 a.m. is the first bus that you can take there. And then is after 3 a.m. is every half an hour. So you have to be early there.
Yeah, you have to be early. If not, I will have someone to drop me off, but it is what it is. So we have to be there early. And my goal is to make sure that to meet you guys at the airport before the security, because if something happens, then I know about it and I may help you. One more thing I think Lizzie mentioned, but I will repeat. Don't bring too much money. Bring as much as you need. Also, you may need some change. If you bring only hundreds, it might be difficult. How much is too much? How much is enough? I don't know, but I'll be honest with you. I usually get like a couple hundred. The rest, there are banks over there. If we need, we can take it. But that's what I do. I don't carry cash a lot, so I wouldn't bring too much cash, you know.
Yeah, and to add to that, like cars, like Apple Pay and all of that is well received in Panama. So if you don't want to bring cash, it's totally okay that you can use credit cards, debit cards, and Apple Pay. That's totally welcome in Panama.
All right, Carlos, I'm leaving to the last word for you. If you have anything to add.
Nothing else. See you Sunday early morning.
All right, join the WhatsApp group and start
Yeah.
chatting. So we'll stay in touch, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to
Thank
be
Thanks a
you.
lot.
sending the last details and safe travel, everybody. I'm leaving you in really good hands with our staff members in Panama. You're going to be meeting all of them in country. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful start of your year and also a wonderful trip in Panama. Hopefully you can enjoy all the experience. Have a great rest of your day then.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thanks a
much.
lot. Bye.
Bye. Take care.